The Falling is set in 1969 in a girls' school where there's an epidemic of fainting, and the story really goes behind it. So why does it happen? What lies behind it? Florence Pugh here plays Abby Mortimer,
Indeed.
Who is the charismatic, kind of rebellious, cool girl at the school that everyone admires.
Carol just made great atmospheres on set, depending on what was going on. If we could laugh and joke about, then she had no issues in that. If there was something going on between my character and Maxine's character, she created amazing moods, and I was convinced for the whole shoot that Maxine hated me, but it was just because Carol told her not to socialise with me. So we didn't ever really make a relationship, which was good because it wasn't like we'd cut and like have a laugh. We'd cut and it would be like this awkward silence sat in the kitchen, and they'd like sort of move the cameras around. So yeah, it was interesting and helpful.
Mass hysterias have a mystery at the heart of them as to why they occur. People know the patterns and the outbreaks and could possibly identify one. So you could say it's happening in a girls' school, it's all girls of a similar age, they're all exhibiting certain signs like fainting or blackouts. But even though they've been going on since medieval times, we don't actually know why they happen. You know, the breakout, etc., but not why. So that attracted me too. And I think after I made Dreams of a Life, the film about Joyce Vincent, who died in her flat and wasn't found for 3 years, I think I really wanted to make a film that was about a collective experience as well, because that had been such a film about social isolation. So to create the power of the group, while in many ways a mass hysteria is distressing because you're feeling ill and going through certain symptoms, etc. I think that the idea that it's a group of people showing their symptoms to the world is quite a powerful image. So I think I really love that idea. And looking at female adolescence and how difficult that is and can be.
Working with a lot of younger females my age is not something that I do on the show too often. It was quite a long shoot, I think. Very intense shoot for me. I was in every day bar one, where I went back and did a pickup for Game of Thrones. So I flew back to Ireland and came back again. So it was a very intense shoot, and Game of Thrones I always find very, very long and intense and hard days. And, you know, we were out in the cold, we were in the cold school, it felt very similar to the show in that sense. But in terms of like atmospheres and stuff, like Carol really created something that I've never got on any other set, whether it's film set or a television set.
I recently said that The Falling and everything about it has really kind of set my opinion of what film should be to a great standard. And life on set there has also done that, because it was a great first experience, and I don't think I could have done a better one. Like on a better.
I couldn't have found a better Abby.
I'm not talking about that. I'm not trying to like.
No, but I do have to say, you discovered yourself, but we brought you to the
Thanks, babes.
the public's attention with the film.
Yeah. No, it was a good one.
I think just a more honest, representation of what goes through a lot of teenagers' heads, and we don't really talk about much. And I hope that people just let The Falling sort of happen rather than trying to get it, because it is very, very different. And people that don't like it are, I think you've got to just sort of let yourself go with it a little bit.
I think you want people to bring themselves to the film and feel connected to it in one way or another, whether it be with the older characters or the younger characters, or the kind of themes of it. I think the people that have seen it so far that I've talked to feel involved in it. I don't think they feel voyeuristic, that they're looking into another world. I think they're managing to place themselves in the world.
Because you are in it. You are in it for the majority of the film.
Yeah.
You're in all the girls' heads.
Yeah. So we basically want to put the audience into the heads.
We basically want mass hysteria to go everywhere.
Yeah, we want fainting.
Yeah, we do.
Fainting.
That would be good, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
If someone watched it and then at the end of the film,
I think that's going to start happening.
No.
Yeah, I think so.
That can't.
I think so.